fights, 26 victories, 19 coming by way of knockout. Murat Gassiev! Olympic gold. And now, as a professional, his record stands perfect. Fighting out of Kiev, Ukraine, Oleksandr Usyk.
I expect a clean fight. Touch up for all time. Good luck. Let's do this. Touch up.
So here we go then. The battle for the undisputed Cruiserweight World Championship is underway. Round one lead is the WBA and IBF kingpin, Murat Gassiev. He wears the black trunks trimmed with white. Oleksandr Usyk against perhaps, in a division full of punches, the best puncher in the two. Inexperience show up in favor of the southpaw tonight.
Well, I'm not too sure, Ronald. I think this is going to be a fan.
It may well take the full 12-round distance. Usyk,
I mean, as we said, no, Usyk, he's the road warrior. He's been around a bit. He knows what to encounter, and that's not going to phase him whatsoever.
For Oleksandr Usyk, 6 different countries.
If we're going to score it, it's going to go towards Usyk because he's had a dominant jab. His footwork is dominated that.
In a moment, as we analyse some of the action from the first round.
Here you go, Gassiev went for an early jab, using his feet well. Good block by Gassiev. Two very big, strong men.
Well, in the trade, this is regarded as a genuine 50-50 fight. The two best operatives in left and right, in and out. And his punch volume is incredibly high.
Be very, very fast hand.
Ballistic analogy could well come down to the volume of Usyk, as we're seeing here, and their heavier artillery. Be a winner tonight, irrespective of what the 3 scoring judges decide. If it goes down as a draw, there is a 4th judge, and then a hoist the inaugural Muhammad Ali trophy. 4th judge tonight is Jorgen downstairs from Usyk, and look at that movement. But again, he takes another hard left hand to the right rib cage from Gassiev. Who's trying to parry it with his lead left hand. Counter left hand over the top from Usyk was a nice shot just on the bell.
There's that 2-3-4 punch combination from Gassiev, trying to slow Usyk, slow him down.
Sent to the 3rd round then. It's a quicker start by both men to begin this 3rd stanza. Immediately out to the spin from Gassiev, which may well slow down the movement of the WBC and WBO champion as this contest progresses. 1980, and there you see the superior punch output of Oleksandr Usyk. Not much.
There as Gassiev fell short, but the more he can punch and disrupt Gassiev getting into a rhythm.
Staged here, Teofilo Stevenson took the 3rd of his 3 Olympic titles in a row. Movement from Usyk once again. Right hander. There were other terrific boxers.
His foot speed was brilliant then. He jumped out of range, come back with a jab himself. This really is an intrigue.
Getting up on his toes. Terrific round of boxing once again. What do you prefer?
Nice jab there from Usyk, and there's that counter left hook. Both hands.
So into the 4th round then of what has been an enthralling contest of the highest quality to the laterally. That's a good left hand to the body once again. 2-shot combination, truth be told, from
Gassiev is he's your typical elite level Russian fighter. He's big, he's fit, he's valuable, but what he does, everything he does is just brilliant, and he's going to be a hard night's work for anybody.
Speaking with his trainer, Abe, if anything that can be done to deter him. Beautiful left hand and then a right uppercut. A reverse 1-2 in flashy. And again, making Gassiev miss rather badly. And then right back in his face with another. Joel always moving. And when he gets moving to his right, he wasn't too far away with another counter left hand, which was preceded.
He does, but I think he's going to come on strong as the fight wears on.
Oh, beautiful right hand from Gassiev, and he follows up with another in terms of headshots landed by Gassiev. A big backhand that tested the punches in.
Here we go. Whack. He slipped that dangerous shot. There we are. Slip, bang. Cool, great shot. Usyk took it well, to be fair.
Oleksandr Usyk. I was speaking with the previous unified cruiserweight champion. Bothered by that too much in the long term, but again, Murat Gassiev marauding his way forwards, one sides and backwards, just put him out of range. Good left hand to the body from Gassiev was countered by a right hand from Usyk upstairs. Trying to encourage and rouse Gassiev. He took a hard single shot to the body, but came back with a combination of his own through 4.5 completed rounds.
What I love about Gassiev as well, it's similar to Triple G. He throws his hooks with his knuckles down, like an amateur hook.
Good left hand through the guard once again, but a hard right hand to the body from Murat Gassiev, Celestino Ruiz, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. When Arthur McCanty asked both coaches if they have any questions, Angelo Dundee said, tell Frazier.
Yeah, there's that low shot, yeah, it was below the belt, that one.
Cruiserweight contest. Neither man able to establish clear supremacy, and you'd expect nothing less given the credentials of was in the opening round. But body shots sometimes return a slow dividend. The investment. He was 17-0 with 11 knockouts as a combination from Usyk is effective once more. So from Gassiev, and then he digs one downstairs to the body, but look at the response that elicits from Usyk. It is mental. He says that the belief in himself is really deepening as another left hand is dug into the rib system. Works when they do it in training. Good left uppercut from Usyk. And he says when they then face opponents, belief.
Yeah, and there's nothing like adding another world title belt to collection to... And he's boxing really well. I mean, it's hard to score. I mean, Usyk's be decided by a public warning.
Well, Gassiev out quickly to begin the 7th round.
Notice Usyk always veers off to his right, to away from Gassiev.
He invoked the spirit of the legendary Julio Cesar Chavez. He says he fought his entire career. And look at the difference in punch output. Absolutely staggering. And
the hand speed is so impressive for a guy who stands 6 best par 15.5 stone now, and the hand speed is tremendous. Sorry, Ronald.
Both men scaled. Marco hook in the quarter-final over in Berlin. That's a cracking right hook to end that combination from Usyk. But Gassiev continues to pour perpetual motion of Oleksandr Usyk, and there's a big right hand which swivels the head of Usyk sideways and checks his chin once more. But he didn't
punch knockout too much because he's in danger of letting Usyk outbox him. Like prior to that big right hand a moment ago, he hadn't done anything in the 7th round.
Well, the pattern repeated once more, the volume. So into the 8th round then. Alexander, those changes in his corner team. Beautiful left hand on the end of that volley of punches once again. Standing on the top of the podium 6 years ago. And he says the same exercises that have gone viral share so many similarities in terms of their training methodology. Wonderful left hand out of the southpaw stance from Usyk.
Young punches using great, unbelievable footwork. Just as he pushed away out of danger there and just with ease. And he's
Oh, the KO doctors. He got through with a good right hook. Got rid of the KO doctor in the 12th and final round with a blistering volley.
The old boxing adage one. When you look for knockout at that.
Well, we move into the 9th round, and you perhaps heard beneath that replay sequence Abel Sanchez saying audibly, I would rather see he's increasing his dominance, and particularly over the past couple of rounds.
Yeah, that jab is
being reduced to single shot attacks here. There's a good left-right combination, but again, look at how busy that jab is. That is through the completed round so far. Gassiev in stark contrast, 60, but both men. Well, if you didn't know the accents and didn't know what they were saying, it was almost a mirror image of the other.
Aggressive with his footwork. He's kind of chugging forward rather than pushing Usyk back. What those punches did.
But back comes Usyk immediately. It's impossible to discourage. It's a cracking long left.
Lovely 3-punch combination. 4-punch 5. 7, 8, not get hit with 8 punches without arms, and there's that lovely uppercut to finish a round off. Beautiful, straight through the guard.
The note of desperation in the instructions from Abel Sanchez. And it's Oleksandr Usyk who has made a brilliant start. Bobbing and weaving, pivoting and pirouetting, just moving. Winner of the Eddie Futch award as the Boxing Writers Association of America Trainer of the Year. Usyk's accuracy, but then he comes back with a big right hand, which brings a rousing reception from the crowd once again. The task still coming forward, looking for the finishing shot, but look at the volley of punches he's being subjected to from Usyk.
He's there to be hit. Good right hand though from Gassiev, he's dangerous.
Number of punches through round 10, and again, it is 3 times the number thrown.
Usyk's footwork's too good. Every time Gassiev gets his foot on the outside, he goes a different way. Usyk highlights another great round from Usyk. Double jab, left uppercut, right hook round the corner.
It's the pound for pound number 1 in all of boxing at this point, recovering from shoulder surgery, of course. But he was competing as a 75-kilogram middleweight. There's a good left hand to the body and right hook around the corner. Came away with a bronze medal on that.
Their opponents, and it's been a pleasure. Like he pretty much demolished everyone in the amateur ranks.
More Usyk intimating that is to keep the punches up, but after going through that momentary discomfort, look at the furious response in terms of a flow.
He's boxed beautifully for the whole fight, for 11.5 rounds so far, but for a moment he stood there and had it with the...
And all 3 of these fights went the championship distance. Murat Gassiev facing his... So a sporting hug to begin the 12th and final round in this battle for the undisputed Cruiserweight Championship. The 2 men just exchanging conversation there. But it's Usyk who is in control once again. 12 1/3 completed rounds. That is proving to be the case. Oleksandr Usyk with terrific...
Nobody's been as fluid as Usyk. He turns defense to attack instantaneously. He's got beautiful...
And a left cross and a left uppercut brought into play. Geometric wizardry being demonstrated by Oleksandr Usyk.
The punch output, I mean, he's probably punched more, he's probably had more punches than the lightweight.
To Gassiev, it almost brings to mind Joe Calzaghe's masterclass against Jeff Lacey. Usyk flowing as freely as mercury. Deep into this 12th and final round, the tender Usyk gets on his bike. Thanks. After producing a quite marvellous display.
Marvellous. I mean, he's just taken 2 world title belts from Murat Gassiev
to a Cruiserweight world title in the fewest number of fights when he took... Ante is in position and ready to deliver the official verdict, which will see the coronation of, well, this division, often regarded as unfashionable. I don't share that point.
20 to 108, 19 to 109, 19 to 109, all 3.